Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Going to dive into Cardano, tickers ADA versus USD, okay? And once again, thank you for your support. And for those in the Patreon that are showing a support, that's amazing. I really do thank you for that. And obviously, a big thumbs up and for the warm comments and that we receive across the board there. And for the Telegram crew, big thumbs up to you. And obviously, all the CK admin team and just everyone involved with CoinsKid. It's amazing. And I'm so glad that you find the content rewarding and educational, and you find it, you take it on board and you enjoy it effectively. I do get quite trolley comments, and if you do see those comments, just tell them to F off if you do, if you do see them. But anyway, that's normal, isn't it? People get trolley comments. But anyway, diving into the video right now, you can see that obviously with the rest of the market, Cardano broke down as well, which is normal. I say it's normal. It is normal, to be honest with you. If you're new to crypto, these things happen, okay? And they can come just like that. Boom, over and done with, okay? And this is what we've been anticipating in multiple projects, okay? Not just Cardano. It was looking a little bit overextended. I did say to you a little bit overextended on the EMAs there, and I think the RSI as well is a little bit overextended. It's going okay. It's going okay, but obviously it can't stand aside from these corrections, and nothing can, okay? When Bitcoin starts to roll, it will take the entire market down with it, and effectively that's exactly what's happened there. So hopefully we're going to get a V-shaped recovery right now, and this it's over and done with. We've had that correction, that it was overbought. We've had a big sell-off now. We're shaking out the weekend, so to speak, and then we're looking at continuation, okay, in this bull market for crypto. And you can see in the last hour, I'm going to jump onto CoinsKid.com right now, and we can take a look at what's going on. So you can see in the last hour, we've got some lovely recoveries on the go right here, with Bitcoin up 7.8%, Ethereum up a whopping 9.5% right there, and Cardano in itself is up a whopping 12.2%. So that's good. That is really good in the past hour that we're getting those sort of recoveries right there across the board. So hopefully we can maintain that now and get that V-shaped recovery after that sort of shaking out of the weekends, and then Bitcoin can actually continue its bull run. Okay, and it'd be amazing. As you can see, we've lost 22% in the entire crypto market space over the last 22 hours. The Bitcoin dominance has jumped up a little bit as well. So effectively, like I said to you, that's where, if you caught one of my, I think it was my Bitcoin video today earlier, I said that Bitcoin could carry out that correction and then pump from there, and which would actually see the dominance come back up and the alt season be sort of put on a standstill, where you'd start to see Bitcoin pick up and march on towards that 200k right there. So again, not got a crystal ball, but hopefully we've got that sort of correction out of the way now, and a lot of these projects overbought, overextended, all come back down to reality, all come back down to earth, and now we can continue in the uptrend. So hopefully we've got the V-shaped bottom right now, but obviously we've got the Asian markets that are going to be coming on board and things like that, and they can always continue to sell off, so to speak. But so far so good. We've kind of bottomed out here, hopefully, and you can see it was an absolute nasty wick down. What we're going to do is jump back onto the Cardano chart right now, but just want to reassure you, look at all the green. It's really nice in the past hour, so hopefully we can continue that. And look at Tether up 7.7. What the hell was that about? But anyway, yeah, moving onwards and upwards to the Cardano chart right here. So you can see on the weekly what we've got going on. As I remind you every day, this is our price prediction for CoinsKid, because the reason I start the video with this particular chart every day is because I get so many questions like, where's the price prediction? So I'm going to start with the price prediction in each video. So, you know, this is the price prediction. This is where we do see Cardano get into in this bull run, in this wave 5 Elliott wave theory right here that we've got going on. And obviously with each wave, you can see you have corrections. And right now we've gone through this correction here where we've broken out of this wave 4, we've had this corrective wave down, and now hopefully we've formed this kind of V-shaped bottom right now, and we're continuing this wave 5 up to these price predictions here, this 1414 extension, $7.63, and so on and so forth. And hopefully we can get an overextended wave right there, because what we've got on the cards right now is this. Look at this for Cardano. Look at how we're coming back into this lovely level on the RSI right now, and just like VeChain, we're targeting in its 5th wave as well. If we can come back down, look where the 2nd wave was when we started it for Cardano, okay, just there. Okay, now if we can get that, ooh, look at that upside. If we can come back down a little bit more, consolidate for a bit, range for a bit, consolidate, this is effectively where you could see Bitcoin march on, right? Because this is what it is. Bitcoin's the front runner. Bitcoin's carried out the ABC correction. It's carried out a huge correction. Now everything else is following suit. Do you see that? So hopefully if we can get a V-shaped recovery, a level of consolidation, effectively like where we had like this, where we come down and we sort of went sideways for a few weeks like that, making a mind up before that we actually marched out and started this first wave. Do you see that? This is what I'm anticipating here, hopefully, but I've not got a crystal ball. that we've had the V-shape. We're going to get the V-shape recovery, so to speak, from this local bottom here, and we're starting to march on in this fifth wave over extension. Hopefully that 1618 will be really nice, wouldn't it, for Cardano in this bull run towards the latter part of the year here. So again, what we do need to see for it to hopefully get a nice third wave like that, like in Elliott wave theory, and a nice extended fifth wave as we did with the third wave, is obviously get the RSI to come back down to there, because you know what's in front of you. You can sort of look and see what's in front of you. You've projectively got that kind of territory to go overboard before you run out of steam again. So we can kind of see into the future using the RSI, so to speak. So hopefully, you know, we can sort of consolidate for a little bit, make the V-shaped recovery and onwards and upwards for Cardano. It's looking relatively healthy for continuation, to be honest with you, after this sort of correction. Now I'm going to dive into the 4 hourly time frame to see what we can see. Okay, so you can see that we lost all levels of support, but right now, look on the 4 hourly time frame, we're not even formed a bearish cross, because that's how overextended we was on the 4 hourly time frame for Cardano right there. We've got the bullish cross, okay, on the 4 hourly time frame. Uptrend, rolled, lost support because of Bitcoin, shit the bed. We've actually had a huge whopping correction right there. And you can see from here right now, from that bottom, Cardano is currently up a whopping 58% off that bottom, okay? So hopefully, if we can maintain some kind of upside now and have had that dips over and done with, we could be looking at a really strong V-shaped recovery, just like we had last year with the Corona dump, okay? Just get this dump out of the way now, and hopefully if we don't get no more sell-off and cascade of selling as well, especially when the Asian markets come online. Hopefully right now, this is the local bottom in this bull market, and you will not see Cardano lower than this in this bull market right now. We've formed a very solid bottom down here, and I'm going to drop that in for you right now. But obviously, I've not got a crystal ball. We could absolutely capitulate again if the Asian markets come on, or we'd see further downside from tomorrow, so to speak. So right now, that is an absolute base bottom low for Cardano, and you can see we had that swing high in place, didn't we, where we said if you do start to see it lose that, put some shorts in. And obviously, for those of you into shorting, you've made a good bit of money there. So anyway, right now you can see, all you do is look to the left, and you can see that Cardano landed on a key level of support, which was multi-month support. Do you see this? So when we went sideways here in this consolidation range, do you remember when we come up into it toward the end of February right there, and just we consolidated for months? Do you see that? Into March and April, went sideways. Look where we found the support. So that's good. That's really good that we've not lost that support. And again, if you do start to come down and lose that, then like I said to you, what you do, you target the previous swing highs. You can see there's one just there, and there's a swing low there, because you go swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, and there's your support targets. So hopefully right now we've bottomed out. Basically, we've bottomed out, and we're now starting to march on, and we're going to form a whopping recovery for Cardano, and actually sort of get on with that wave 5 for Cardano in the extended waves right there up into the price prediction. So what I'm going to do is lay down a Fibonacci right now, and providing we can now maintain the level of support and keep going forward, you could see Cardano actually get back up here and make new highs effectively over the next sort of week or so, if the market turns green, okay? And you can see it's getting a relatively healthy pickup, but always anticipate a further retest of the bottom. That's called a double bottom, and in some instances you get a triple bottom, which is a bullish confirmation statement effectively. So if you do start to see Cardano come down and it bounces off this bottom, that's really good, okay? Because it's confidence that you've double bottomed. It's a retest of support twice effectively. So if you do see that, you start to see it roll down, it needs to hold effectively, because if it does start to lose it, then you're still sort of rolled over and you're looking at more of a downtrend and effectively coming down to lower lows and key levels of support, which we will find for you eventually. But I'm not going to give you any level of support, because we're not going to lose this. We're not going to lose this level of support. This is it. We've bottomed out, potentially may come down and double bottom, and for continuation in this bull run for Cardano, because I do think we are in a bull run. I don't think it's far from over, okay? And I think that Bitcoin is a telltale sign of that, because you look at Bitcoin, okay, it's had its correction, it's done and dusted. Hopefully it's not going to go down to that 28k that we anticipated, because it will actually close the week out above the 39k, and if it does that, then it's not creating a reversal wave. Now what it's carried out is a head and shoulders pattern. It's carried out to the absolute dollar, okay? So that's done, it's dusted, it's had a correction, over, see you later. And hopefully, you know, if Bitcoin right now can sort of had that correction and continue with its bull run, then you are going to see the rest of the alts follow, because I would imagine, looking at the Bitcoin dominance right now, yeah, you look at the upside for this dominance. Look at that. Wow, look at that. So Bitcoin's kicked into gear effectively, and this is a big signal in itself because it's been getting absolutely battered. See, it's broken above the EMAs on the 4-hourly as well, so that's good, and it's holding above them at the moment. You can see it's that bit of a wick up and obviously a bit more of a sell-off, but if it continues to hold above these 4-hourly EMAs, you could see Bitcoin going on a massive run right here, and like we said to you, we've got the 200k Bitcoin target right there for Bitcoin. So this is where you could see Bitcoin sort of bottomed out, going on with its bull run, and then the rest of the market following, and that's basically it, because you can see Bitcoin right now. I know it's a Cardano video, but you can see it's actually picked up, and it has met a target off the head and shoulders pattern right there we've got going on for Bitcoin as well. So it's good, and yeah, so it's had its correction effectively. So hopefully, and we've not got a crystal ball, but hopefully this is the correction over, and we're sort of V-shaped bottom right now. Expect though, if you do break down, like I've said to you on Cardano, you just hold that support of that bottom right there that you've created for yourself down there at $1. If it holds, fantastic, and if it does go back down there, put some cheeky bits in, because that's effectively a retest of a bottom and a double bottom, so to speak. So yeah, so just keep an eye on it basically, and like I said to you, you can see it's a multi-month support target as well. Look, this bottom test of support. So this is what happens in crypto, unfortunately. You have these flash crashes before continuation, you get overextended. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is lay down a future price prediction based off Fibonacci then, because if we have bottomed out here, we could be looking at some beautiful upside for Cardano. So what I'm going to do is lay down the fib, so from the top to the bottom right there, you could see that in the next impulsive wave up here, and this ain't going to happen overnight. This is effectively, imagine a market cycle top, okay, so market cycle top, a market cycle bottom, and then you create your bullish cross, like I said to you. But again, this is the 4-hourly time frame. That is where you could see Cardano in the next sort of couple of months up there at $4.29 off now. If it starts to go on and forms these impulsive waves, obviously it's going to correct along the way and retrace, but essentially, given this structure right here, if Cardano can now go on and get through these levels of resistance, okay, the golden ratio, the 0.236, and start to march on and get through these, like right now you can see it's above a 0.5. If it can now continue and go on, you could be looking at a $4.29 Cardano token over the next few months here, and that would be golden. But again, obviously you have got to sort of get back up there, take out that high there, and look for that continuation. Okay, so that's Cardano, fingers crossed. And again, if you do start to roll over, just to clarify, hold this support for a double bottom retest continuation right there. So good luck everybody, take care. I'll be back to another Cardano update. Bye bye.